Yo, this is Citano Play, Seiken Densetsu 3. This is the season finale. This is going to be the final battle against the Dark Prince, and with this we will end the final storyline of Seiken Densetsu 3. We have defeated the Dragon Emperor in storyline A. We defeated the Masked Mage in storyline B. It is time for the Dark Prince, the main antagonist in storyline C, to face his demise. So the last time we faced off against Bijou and we defeated her, we learned about who the Dark Prince really was, and now he's here in the Mana Holyland to take care of the Mana Goddess. Just like we did with the Dragon Emperor, just like we did with the Masked Mage, we have to stop. So you probably know the route by now, how to go through this. I won't be fighting these enemies again because it's just... they're really annoying. I only be fighting them on the very end where we have to kill them to progress in this place. So you go to the left first and you go up. Then you, instead of taking the left like you did in the first time the Holy Lands, you go instead to the right. Then you go to the bottom right, which is a place many people might not be seeing here, but there's a path in the bottom right here. And from here you just go upwards. It's a Shadow Zero. I don't want to fight them because they're really powerful. And I'm only here to fight against the last boss. Then you go up to the left, not the stairs, but you go to the left instead. Then you go up. You're allowed to. Then you go to the left again. And then you go up again, and you'll reach the save statues and where the place where you could do your very final class change. See, the Mana Holyland has become ruins because of the Dark Prince, but no worries, we are here to stop him. So this is the very final save spot for us in this Let's Play Seiken Densetsu 3. I think it's a bit sad because, I mean, and there's a total of 45 parts in this Seiken Densetsu 3 Let's Play. That's a 1.5 month of 1 part per day. But this is it. This is gonna be the final battle. Just like it did with the other boss fights and the other times you fought, get all your best items out, because there's no reason to save them anymore. This is gonna be it. Now we come to the dead place here. Here we have to fight the enemies. See, they take a lot of damage. They have pretty low health, but every time they shapeshift they will be gaining health up again. Goes, and the path opens up to the left. So some people actually told me as well that the final boss in the Hawk and Lise storyline is the hardest end boss of them all. I think that's more or less true, mainly because this end boss actually has 2 phases. Kind of all of them have phases as well. You know, when the music changes, that's kind of when the phase change is. But this one also is very annoying. I don't have any startups here, I don't have any sabers here. This is gonna be a bit tough, but I think we should be able to do it. That's one of the reasons I picked Lord for Durant, so that he can just heal us and keep us alive, and just have to not be too cowardice in terms of healing and just be safe. And this boss will go down. Now we are going to just do our last healing now. And make sure that you have everything you need. I bought some more Drake scales to boost our power. We have stat downs, just don't have any mind up, so we can't really have much more protection against magic attacks to have this mind down. But I think we're confident we can do this. This would actually been even easier if I actually had played as a Wanderer instead of a Rogue, because then I had counter magic. But Rogue is still fine. So, with that in mind, this is it. The final battle in Storyline C and the final battle in my Let's Play Seiken Densetsu 3. We're gonna go head to head against the Dark Prince. Here we go. Ha ha ha. Too bad. The goddess of mana is dead. How could you? Painful, isn't it? The mana tree, your only reason to live, is gone. The days of goddess worship are over. It's time for the demons to take their rightful place. I can't let you do that! Fairy! Ha ha ha, silly little fairy. Then again, I suppose she had nothing to lose. Soon, this world will merge with the underworld. There's no place for you here. Now it's time for me to get rid of this body. Behold! And here we have. This is the Archdemon. Transform into the Archdemon. Gaze upon the new ruler of the underworld, overworld, and the Holy Lands. Witness my unstoppable power. Ha 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 ha. And yes, just like the other times, there is still a little bit of hope left. Ooh. That's it! Even if the mana tree withers and mana disappears, we will never give up! Long after I'm gone, Lise and the others will create a new world, even without mana. Lise, Hawk, and Duran, fight for the future! Mana will live on inside your hearts! A futile attempt. There is no way to defeat me without a sword or mana. That sword is lost. It's over. The sword and mana was not lost. Can't you see? It's inside Lise and the others. As long as they're there, the sword and mana, their hope, will never be lost. Hope, a pretty emotion that cannot possibly save you. But enough talk, let the killing begin! And this is it, the final boss in Storyline C, and arguably the hardest end boss in Seiken Densetsu 3. This is the Archdemon. So you want to start off just like you did the old times. You want to get mine done first, then you get all the others afterwards. And then buff yourselves with Drake Scales and just hammer this boss and keep your health high. He has some extremely nasty spells here. And you can see that his shell changes color and type depending on what weakness he has. So if you're using Angela, for example, you want to take notice at what color of his shell is. Also take notice to what attacks he does. Now, for example, it's blue. This actually means he's using electrical attacks. There we go. And then we use the Drake Scales. One to myself. One to Duran. And last, we're gonna give one to Hawk. Now we're just gonna pummel him. And then just watch your health carefully. Remember, this boss has two phases, unlike the other bosses. Luckily, though, these phases are a bit shorter than the other ones, but still dangerous. Here comes the Stun Wind, which will silence Duran. That's actually pretty dangerous, because Duran is our healer. 925, that's pretty damn good. So I'm just gonna give a poo-poo grass to Duran. Can't have him silenced. He is our healer, so he needs to not have silence on. One cool thing about this boss, though, that he, unlike the other bosses, he is stationary. Here comes a... look at that, he does a lot of damage. So let's heal up. If you think that your heal out is too slow, use pot oils. Remember that Duran has to throw them, because he usually has a high spirit. Half Vanish, which is half health, taken down. Just gonna counter this with a chocolate actually, don't need to use a heal for this, just throw a chocolate. Keep pummeling him. Half Vanish again. This time once again on Hawk. Remember that this is the final battle, so don't be afraid to use honey drinks and everything you have to do anything you can do to survive and to kill this boss. 1000 slice. Comes 100 flower dance. Body change. Just, that's a Chibico hammer. Everyone except the Ron got pygmid because the Ron is getting ready for his magic circle attack. Also, the Ron is immune to being pygmid because of his ult shield. A lot of damage from that magic circle again, pretty good. Okay, Alpha is fine, let's just keep on fighting him. Spiral Moon, that's the ultimate moon attack. Make sure you heal after this. Now he's changing his color again. They basically, every time he changes body, he has a pattern where he does certain moves. Like for example, now he goes black. After he goes black, he'll change color to something else and he will have a new pattern. Use this time when he's changing color to heal up. Use start up some things if you need to, and just be ready for his next. Now he's gonna go red. That mostly means he will go fire this time. It's gonna be a blaze wall. Yeah, here comes the fire moves. Blaze wall. Really damaging. Going to explode. Probably heal now. Doesn't do much damage against us, but Duran is less than 300 health, and I think that is too low. So just gonna heal Duran up and just gonna keep pummeling him. Some slice. Giga Burn, the ultimate fire attack. This will hurt. Not as much, but it reduces our magic effectiveness though. Not that's a problem with us though, but it's just gonna mean that we'll have reduced. Now this is bad. The Ron took this. What you're gonna do though is to use a Stardust Herb. If you get stats downs, use Stardust Herb. And you'll basically lose all the stat downs, all stats ups that you have gotten on yourself. The max HP thing has been taken away now from Duran, so we can just heal up again. Death Spell. And goodbye Duran. So Duran goes down, no problem, we'll just revive him. Remember that you throw a Drake Scale on him straight away, so you can get his attack power up. There we go. He's back in the fight. 1000 slice. And now he goes dark. This is basically his phase change. We're about halfway now. It's not over yet. But here comes phase 2. Now he's going to go more physical. This is his ultimate form. The only boss in the game that has 2 phases. Like this. Music changes, and now this is basically a whole new boss, so you have to do the same thing again. This time you should look again, start in Mind Down on the Archdemon. But this time he has a much more physical attacks, which is good for us. So we take the Mind Down, we take Power Down. And we go with Protect Down, of course. Demon that does a lot of damage. And last we'll do Speed Down. 1000 slice. Pretty good damage. Okay, now we have debuffed them. I think our attack stays the same, it's just he's just the one that does changes. I will heal with Duran just for the safety reasons. Yeah, we don't need to do Drake Scales. The fight continues, it's just that he himself changes, so they need to debuff him again. Just keep pummeling him. Remember, he will do a lot more physical attacks here. The prisoner. But again, he's immune to mogul effects, so it doesn't do anything for the round. It's pretty cool. A lot of damage. Here comes Hellcross, the ultimate dark attack. That was only the last time we used by the Zebufar. This guy has much more power, so we want to heal it here. Just like the first form, he will also change his color here, depending on what attacks he will do. Like if it's dark now, he will use dark spells, red for fire spells, dark blue for lightning, light blue for water, and so on. Okay, so he's going back to his original form. That means he put more physical attacks. He's gonna use power up on himself, so if you have anti-magic, you want to throw it out on him. If not, then you just have to live with it. Protect up as well, that means he's actually going very low on health. But we can counter this actually. He used power up on himself, I use power down on him. 1000 slice. Bit less damage now, but no problem. Power down, and we'll take defense down as well. Protect down. Take a breath. Make sure to heal here. Team as well. Oh, it's pretty deadly. Okay, protect down. Now we basically counter his buff of himself. Since the round is busy going to do as a move, I really need to heal ASAP, so I'm just gonna actually use by Lise to heal. Magic Circle. Air Slasher, that means he's going to Wind Force, he's going dark blue. Change color all the time. And Flower Dance. Use some nasty attack on me, I don't really got what that was, but let's just heal here. One Scream. Whoa, that actually killed Lise, I think. No, Lise survives. Spiral Moon. You see, now he just spams us with heavy spells. Now we have to heal right again. Wow, that's much damage. Can't even go to the menu because they're being interrupted. There we go. So here you need to be very careful. He's gonna spam with attacks. This is one reason why I really want to have a Starlancer than to have a Fenrir Knight here, just to have the stat ups. Okay, now that he's this is a good time to heal. When he's defending himself, use this moment to heal. Actually, I'll go as far as just take away the magic down from the what effect. That's just gonna clear our magical effects. Remember that this also clears our bonus effects as well. That's fine. I'd rather want to have a bit less attack power so we can just survive better. There we go. You can just always do another direct scale on us. Just so we can cure all the stat downs. And then we just throw away Drake scales so that we can get back on line again. Prisoner on Hawk. And a Drake scale on Hawk. Oh, because we throw the Drake scale, that means we counter actually the very Moogle effect. There we go. Our health is fine. Let's just keep pummeling. Never mind. Never mind. The Archdemon has been defeated. Seiken Densetsu 3 is over. This was really a much hard fight. It's in the end there he just becomes spammy. If you survive, you should do fine. The underworld. My underworld. How? Fairy! Thank you for not losing hope. But the mana tree is dead. Mana is gone from this world. I'll disappear along with it. I didn't know you for very long. But thank you for everything. Lise, Elliot is safe. I sent him back to Roland with the last of my strength. Elliot. You saved him. Thank you. I couldn't have done it without your help. Lise, you did your best. Wait! Please don't leave us! No, don't worry. I will return someday. As the new goddess. Really? The fairy is the mana tree seed. When she meets the three heroes who believe in her, she becomes the new goddess. Remember me. Make sure your children remember. Because 1,000 years from now, Mana will return to your world. It is time for us to say goodbye. Let the sword of Mana shine upon your souls. It feels a bit weird, to be honest. This is actually it. This is the last part of my Seiken Densetsu 3 play. And this is the third and final ending we'll do. So just like the other times, we will see the epilogue of what happens to the three characters you picked after you've beaten the last boss. So first of course, Duran, he's the third character in the group, so you'll go to him first. Big Brother is back! Yay! Duran, you're home. I was so worried. Wendy, Aunt Stella, I'm sorry I left you for so long. It's all over now. All over. No, don't apologize. Go talk to the King Richard. He's waiting for you. Duran, your mission was a difficult one, but you were successful. The soul of Loki, the Knight of Gold, lives within you, Duran. Nobody knows what the future holds. Know that Mana has left our world. Duran, I ask you that you join our ranks once again as a Knight of Gold. Your Majesty, I accept. later on, he basically returns to his duties before the game started. Now he's the Hawk. Hawk! Jessica, are you alright?
She is now. Hey, everyone's waiting for us back at the fortress. Let's go.
Father! Jessica, Hawk. I feel though I was in a terrible nightmare. In Eagle's memory, I'll keep the Navarre Thieves Guild going strong. Mana is no longer a power we can rely on, so we'll have to figure something else out. This desert was once a lush green forest. I say we can make it rain in the desert again. So Hawk returned to the Thieves Guild under the leadership of the Flame Count, just like in the past. And finally, of course... Sis! Elliot, are you hurt?
Hurt? No, I'm fine.
Elliot, I'm sorry, I
saw a dream. Father and Mother were together in heaven. Then they told me something. They said to help you. To bring Roland back to what it was. I can always be a little kid. You gotta help me help you, sis.
Elliot. Father, Mother, I'll restore Roland to its former beauty. With Elliot's help. Watch us. From above. We'll do our best. That's the epilogue of the 3 characters. As you can see, back in the Mana Holyland, I don't know if this is like a few hundred years or something, or some years after, probably is. There's wildlife living normally there, and you see the remains of the fairy has started to grow a new mana tree. In the future, this will become the new mana tree, and then everything will be back to how it was. But since 1,000 years to come, that means no one that lives in the world below will be there, but at least the future generations can make sure that there is a future to return to. We see the Flamey for the 3rd time. We get the credits. So yeah, I can't believe it. It's been so long since I started the first ever episode, and I was so damn nervous. The first time I ever did a Let's Play, I was so nervous to screw things up, to sound very nervous and panicking and everything. I feel like things has been going very well. And I feel like the response I've been getting from you, the viewers, has also been very positive. So I want to keep on doing Let's Plays for quite a while more. And I'm already doing a Pokemon Let's Play, which you probably have seen, and I finished Pokemon Blue not long ago. And also, as you could probably have seen, just started on Pokemon Gold. But I want to do 2 Let's Plays still, at least for now. So I'm going to do another Let's Play, and I decided that since I want to pay Heritage to the great role-playing games that Square has given us, I also want to do a Let's Play of probably the greatest role-playing series in all of time, Final Fantasy. So what Final Fantasy game will I do a Let's Play of first? Well, I feel like it's a bit wrong to pick a Final Fantasy game in the middle of the bunch, or in the late bunch. I feel like you should go from the very beginning. That's why I decided that the first Let's Play I'll do of Final Fantasy will be the very first game, Final Fantasy 1. Now I did say earlier that I was going to do the PlayStation version of Final Fantasy 1, but I'm actually not sure. I had to double check it a bit, because it's more about loading time and progress time in terms of the PlayStation version versus the Game Boy Advance version. We're gonna be either the Game Boy Advance version or the PlayStation version, or maybe I'll do the PSP version, I don't know. One of these three I will definitely do. I'm just gonna take a check which one is the best to do Let's Play with, and then I'll do that game. And that'll also be done normal though. So if I do play the Game Boy Advance game, I will not do the Dawn of Souls extra dungeon. I'll just play through the game normally by defeating the last boss. In terms of party I'll choose for that game, you'll find out. But it's probably gonna be the classic RPG party, so you probably know what I'm gonna choose. So Final Fantasy will do the next Let's Play, and I will do more Final Fantasy Let's Play after I'll do Final Fantasy 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I will not do 9 because I already done that playthrough, which you can find in my channel. And I'm also going to do Final Fantasy 10. And hopefully I'll also do Final Fantasy 12 as well. Actually, I haven't really played 12 before, so that will be kind of interesting, but I'll see to it. Will I do 10 too as well? I don't know. I wasn't really a fan of 10 too. Didn't really fit too much me in, but Final Fantasy 10 though is pretty cool. But I'll think about it, and we'll see. I mean, it's gonna be a long time ahead. If I'm gonna go all the way to Final Fantasy 10, that's probably gonna be probably over a year from now, probably a year or two from now. So we'll see. I'm not gonna only do Final Fantasy games. I'm not gonna do Final Fantasy games in order I can do Pokemon. So I won't be doing Final Fantasy 2 straight after Final Fantasy 1. But I will do other games too. For example, I actually plan some non-RPG games. I wanna play Breath of Fire as well. I want to play some other cool games, maybe Final Fantasy Tactics Advance as well, and Legend of Legaia, Legend of Mana, I mean, Chrono Cross, Chrono Trigger. I mean, there's so many games I want to do. One thing is for certain though, the next game on my list after Seiken Densetsu 3 will be Final Fantasy 1. When I will start Final Fantasy 1, I'm not sure. It's gonna be probably around a week from now. So around a week, perhaps a bit more, bit less, I don't know. It depends how I was starting things off and how my Pokemon Gold goes, and also how my real life will be together with this. But in approximately a week, you will see the first episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy 1 uploaded to my channel. And now after 45 episodes of Seiken Densetsu 3, this is Citano signing off. Seiken Densetsu 3 is completed almost 100%. I could do Black Rabbit, but I don't really have interest in doing it because it's kind of optional. I'm only here for storyline. That's why I did 3 storylines. So yes, this is it. The end. If you have any feedback on my Let's Play or want to discuss this game, then leave a comment below this video. If you want to be notified when I upload more parts and other stuff on my channel, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. With that, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all for Let's Play Final Fantasy 1. Meanwhile, please go and have a check with my Pokemon Gold Let's Play, and watch also my Pokemon Blue Let's Play. And I'll see you about in a week for our first game in the legendary Final Fantasy series. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you.